I'm back at Euston Wall again today. Been here for quite a while actually already. I've been coaching a session this morning. I've just passed my BWI qualification, so I'm now able to coach climbing. So if you're interested in climbing and you live in London, you're based around here, just send me a DM on my Instagram and I'll be sure to get back to you and we can arrange a session at some stage. And I've done a session already for about a couple of hours doing some stuff on the new set, which I'll probably move on to a bit later on. But I'm going to revisit some clients. I've actually done some of these already before, so I'm going to jump into them again and see how we get on with some of these ones now. And I hope you enjoyed the video. Okay, going to move on to this V5 Wasp now. Starts on this section of the wall with two hands on these. Very pinchy this one, but one technical point that I think has helped a lot of people is when they put their hands as high up on the holds as you can. It's kind of where they're optimal, because you can get a bit more of a down pulling force on there as well, rather than just pinching to keep yourself on. You can actually kind of guppy the hold, I believe is the term that's being used, to stay on the wall a bit more easily. So yeah, just going to jump into this one, see how it goes. Okay, going to try this orange V6 now, which I've already done before, like I said. Starts with a hand on each of these holds. Really important where you place your hand on this hold, in particular the left one. More to the right side in here. Keep your fingers quite close together and pinch quite well with the thumb on this part. It's really key that we do that before going up to this hold. And then yeah, the other key at the start is just keeping your hips really far in and your weight above your right foot on that, just so you stay onto the wall a bit easier. Cool. I don't think I've done that the intended beta. I can't find a good grip on that third last hold. It's really poor, there's not much to hold on to at all. So I end up just matching the crimp. They tried to block it, but there's a little bit of an edge still available on the right side, so you can kind of match and get your left hand on. But yeah, doing that properly without matching that hold, just not been able to do it. Yeah, really cool climb, nice and dynamic, good movements, a lot of dead pointing as well. So particularly going from these two holds to this one, you have to bring your body weight out a little bit first to pull in, so you give yourself more time to catch this hold. Otherwise it's very difficult to reach. But yeah, really cool climb on. Nice V6. Okay, I forgot to mention I've got some new shoes recently. These are the Drago XTs. So I've gone from the Drago, sorry, to these ones. Main reason, the heel is a lot more comfortable for my heels. So the Dragos were very wide, there's a lot of space in the shoe. So I'll put a clip up now for some previous videos when I was heel hooking, my shoe came off and there was so much space from the material in between my shoes. So these have been really good so far. They're very new. I've only used them a few sessions, but they've been very good. You'd have noticed on this climb on the orange, I heel hooked on this one at the end, no issues whatsoever. So yeah, definitely a bit of an upgrade for me from the shoes I had last time, so would recommend them. Okay, going to move on to this V6 white now. Another climb that I've done before as well. I had to do it not the intended way though, because the position up here going into this hold very bunched and very awkward for my back. I still can't get in that position well enough. So I had to adapt and use a bit of a different beta where I get my body across and go with the left hand rather than the right to that hold. Yeah, you'll see it in a second on the wall, but yeah, I can't do it the intended way. So I don't think this is the way it's intended, but it's what works for me, thankfully. And yeah, I'm going to start with a heel on here again. So once again, very glad I'm wearing these shoes because they help me out a lot on this. Maybe I kept my heel actually. Just got the start wrong. Yeah, pretty sure I got the beta wrong that first time. Well, I took my heel off. Should have kept it on once I got my hand to here to go up with the heel still on to pull myself and keep my hips and my weight above the foot a bit more to reach up to this more easily. Cool. Yeah, like I say, that left hand to that hold is definitely not the intended way, and it's quite an awkward step up to here. You've got to get your left foot really high quickly, otherwise you'll just swing out from the wall. I think you're meant to go up with your right arm, sink across this way, and then do a hand foot match on this hold, but I just cannot get in that position because of my back. So a little bit more creative with it, push off the volume and get enough around this hold to lean into it, get the right foot on, and then yeah, quickly step up to this to stop the barn door and stop me coming off the wall. So it's a nice set, that one, really cool. Lots of technical moves in it, so yeah, enjoyed that one. Okay, you may recognise this blue V6 from a last video. Starts relatively simple. The awkward part is getting your foot up onto this hold, and then for me, I've done all of that, but I just can't quite stick the top hold. It's very blocked, it's very awkward. I've just not got my body weight and my momentum correct yet. So I brushed these holds because that's quite important for this. And the key was to come out a little bit more from the wall to leave space to smear more against it in order to stand up and go up. So hopefully I can do that and stick the last hold this time. Not quite. You kind of have to aim for that hold right where it's blocked, ironically. A little hold makes it more difficult to get your fingers in, but once you get your fingers through that little gap, you've got much more purchase on the hole. So just need to be very, very precise with my accuracy to reach that properly. So just going to rest up and try again in a second. Oh, hit that in the right spot as well. Just didn't quite get enough purchase. I might have to brush that hold. But yeah, pretty happy with where my hands landed. Just didn't quite get high enough on the hold, I don't think. And yeah, my fingers weren't far enough in to catch it. Frustrating. Okay, just giving that last hold a brush now. Should make a little bit of a difference, a bit more friction on there. And yeah, the main thing I guess is trying to get a little bit higher, a bit more weight over the foot rather than hips too far away when I go up for it, so I can get a bit more pressure through the toe and a bit less on the hand. So see how we get on this time. too tight now. Oh, still think I've got this one today, unfortunately. Getting really pumped now. Can't grip onto that hold. Might have to be one for another session, unfortunately. Because yeah, I'm just knackered. I've been climbing for about 3 hours today now, so really exhausted. So yeah, might have to come back to this one later. Gonna end the video there. Been defeated again by this blue V6 on that last move. I'm sure I will get it eventually, but just not today. A bit too pumped now. Just a bit fatigued, so I'll have to come back for that another time. But yeah, hope you enjoyed the video, some of the other climbs, the POV shots. Let me know what you thought of those. As I mentioned at the start, I'm now qualified to coach. I'm BWI trained and qualified to do that, so if you're based in or near London and are interested in getting any climbing lessons with myself, just reach out to me on any social platform, at Crow Climbs. I'll put a link in the description so you can easily access that for one-to-one training. Is mainly what I want to do, so reach out to me. It can be very flexible in terms of timings and location, but predominantly LCC centres, I suppose, but I may be flexible around those as well. But just send me a message, get in touch, and we can arrange that from there.
Un aplauso pa mami y papi, porque en verdad rompieron.
But yeah, hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, be sure to smash that like button, smash that subscribe button, leave a comment down below, but most importantly, as always, make sure you grab life by the plums, and I will see you in the next one.